Hi there Aries, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for June 1st to the 7th. This week in the position of energies that you might be leaving, completing or transitioning, or in the past we have the King of Pentacles with the High Priestess. For your current or focus energies we have the Four of Swords with the Two of Wands, and coming in towards the end of the week or the result outcome of what you're journeying currently we have the Three of Cups with the beautiful Magician energy. Okay, so for some reason I thought this was the Two of Swords until I just looked at the card and said that. Some of you might be facing a decision this week, but if not, you are considering a new direction in your life. I think you're ready to manifest something new, something that really will give you a fulfilling harvest or result or outcome in the near future. So really interesting, because we do see a sense of you kind of reevaluating what you want in your life, and I think you're getting clear on what you don't want, and then you're going to start to formulate, what is it that you truly desire? General reading, guys, could be in love, could be in business, could be in just general friendships or the direction of your life or finding a greater path to happiness. We'll see how that plays out, but let's go to your oracle cards first. What we have for you. We have Pillar of Light. Beautiful. We'll come to that in a sec. We have Pranayama. Yeah, okay, so Pranayama is breath in, the yogic path. And pranayama can be about, really working with your breath to, inhale, the sense of relaxation, exhale anything that is not in alignment, the tension in your body, but also it can be sort of a metaphor for releasing what's no longer in alignment for you. It is amazing how much energy and tension and blockages we can hold in our body, and just through, using our breath, breathing deeply into the belly, taking that time out, how we can really release and move that energy. And trust me guys, as an energy healer myself, moving that energy is magic. It's the work of the magician. You can release so much trapped emotion, and when that is gone from your body, something magical happens and you really create space for the new. So you'll have to trust me on that, but definitely going to challenge you to tune into where you might be holding tension this week, breathe into those areas and start releasing. Pillar of Light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. You're also the magician this week. So Pillar of Light, there's so many of us that are going through some kind of awakening at the moment, some kind of frequency raise. I know it sounds fluffy, guys, but it's just the truth. We are releasing denser energies. A lot of us are moving into more of a unity consciousness, where we're realizing that we are not separate from everyone else. We're not separate to source. We're all in this together. And, just that is an awakening. And a lot of us have had that awakening over this COVID-19 thing. That is, what actually just raises us up and takes us to another level. So it says that you might be going through some kind of awakening. I think we all are, to different levels, to different degrees. That's our life's work. So yeah, and as we do raise our frequency, we often start purging and releasing, and that can be through physical sickness or ailments, or through people, friends, even family members or lovers, relationships, people actually leaving our life that we never thought would, that we always saw in our lives, or career paths, lots of different things that we kind of thought was our identity. As we start to raise our vibration, it starts to naturally fall away. It is the work. It feels like the work of magic. At the time, it can feel very painful and very vulnerable. We just have to trust that whatever leaves our life is leaving our life for a reason. Okay, enough rambling. Let's go to the tarot. Recent past, or what you might be transitioning now, leaving, completing or transitioning energies. We've got the King of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Four of Cups. So yeah, I mean, in this is an interesting little combo. When I see the Four of Cups in a reading like this with the cards that's surrounding it, I interpret this as you getting clear on what you no longer want in your life. Because if we look at the person in the Four of Cups, they are sitting there under this tree, arms and legs folded, and someone or something is trying to come in with emotional offers, with offers of love, with apologies, trying to connect with you in some way, and you're just not having a bar of it. You've already retreated your energy from the situation. And I find that when you kind of get to that moment where you've sort of decided, look, I don't want to engage with the situation anymore, it's kind of like the point of no return and there's no going back. So I feel that what you are really focused on is new manifestations. Look, we've got those 3 cups there, and at the end of the reading we've got people using those 3 cups to celebrate. I feel like you're starting to will into existence this new beginning, because the 3 in tarot is the energy of creation, manifestation, and new beginning. So I think you're like, this is just not my thing, my person, my situation, my job, whatever it is. You know, you've already signed out for it because you're dreaming of something bigger, something greater, something more aligned, and something that is going to be more emotionally fulfilling for you. And intuitively, you know that in your gut. The High Priestess is an energy of intuition. So I really feel that you intuitively know that this is in store for you. There's something greater, and you're tuning into that at the moment. The King of Pentacles here can be an indication that it's time to focus your energies on what you do want and commit to it and trust the path. Trust the path that you feel in your gut. Yes, the King of Pentacles can indicate an earth sign energy as well. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, that somehow might be instrumental this week or may have been in the past. But I am feeling this more of the energy of focusing your energies, trust and commitment. And that's what's going to allow you to pursue this new beginning that I see here, or this new manifestation, because you know this intuitively with that High Priestess energy. High Priestess as an energy can also bring information to light. She can be the revealer of truths and mysteries. She can also bring information from your subconscious realm to the conscious. So the fact that you've wanted to remove yourself from a situation or retreat from it, it could be because you're sort of having that awakening, or something's kind of come up in you that you sort of realize, well, hey, this is not my calling, my frequency is raising, I want to head in another direction. So that's possible as well. Current or focus energies, we have the Two of Wands and the Four of Swords. Because you're going through a bit of a life review here, Aries. You're getting set to kind of take a new direction with that Two of Wands. The Two of Wands can be somebody who's at a crossroads in life, somebody who's reviewing the current situation where you are now, and then making plans in order to go out there and seek more fertile pastures, to seek greater abundance. And I think you're taking a little bit of time out this week, Aries, to formulate that plan. The Four of Swords is somebody who's taking a momentary pause to figure out the next move. And again, the three is all over this reading. Sometimes this means a link back to the Three of Swords, meaning there might be some hurts or heartbreaks or things to overcome in order to start this new journey. But I'm seeing it as this link back to you taking this moment to dream big, to manifest. There's this 3 hanging around and all these cards. It's the indication of creation, of manifestation. And it's when you take that time out and you take that pause, guys, that's what you need to manifest. It doesn't happen when you're busy and thinking about anything else, because you really have to focus and direct energy into it, like that King of Pentacles. So you're being asked to take a moment to hear your heart and what you truly desire this week. And there's a sword here, one sword, ready to go. This is your new beginning. This is the Ace of Swords. This is the that sword of battle, ready for you to charge forward into a new victory. It's the truth coming to light. It's the new ideas. It's the inspiration that you're waiting for. But you're going to get there by taking time out and tuning back in this week. And then Two of Wands challenges you to make the decision about, are you going to stick with what you have now in love and relationships, whatever this, in business, whatever this reading is for you? Are you going to stick with what you have now, the energy of the past, of the old paradigm, or are you going to choose a new future? And there can be a need to step beyond what you know, beyond your comfort zone, in order to claim that new beginning. And that can be challenging because it asks you to step into the unknown. But Aries, I think you're ready for it. And I think you know that there is something far greater waiting for you. But often to get to that point, we need to take a leap beyond, what we really feel ready for. Okay, coming in towards the end of the week, or result energies. 3 of Cups, 3 again, and the Magician. So this is where you fully step into the power of like, you know what, I can create this. I am the magician. I co-create with the universal energies or with my higher self, whatever you believe in. The magician is the awakening to the power within you that can create. The magician realizes, as the magician, you will realize that you have all the tools at your disposal. You have everything you need, because everything that we need exists within us generally, not externally. And I'm not talking about obviously physical resources, if some of you need money and resources to create what you want, but setting up the energetics for it starts with yourself. So that means really feeling into that future you desire, believing that you can attain it, removing the blocks that might stand in your way. You have to see it, feel it, and believe it. And when you do that, something magical happens, and stars start aligning, resources start coming to you. You know, you find the resources that you need, or they are magnetized towards you, but it starts with believing, and believing is truly feeling that this is possible for you, whatever you desire. And that's why they say, you know, as above, so below with the magician, because you magnetize from your internal reality, and then things start to materialize in the external realm around you. And Aries, there's going to be need to celebrate in the very near future. You know, the Three of Cups shows people, you know, claiming those cups that you were dreaming of back then. Now these cups are there, they have arrived. They're celebrating the harvest of the seeds that were planted, of the, you know, the reality that was being willed into manifestation previously. But there's a reminder with the Three of Cups that we don't just plant seeds and reap and celebrate straight away. It takes time, and it could be in your next season that you start to see the rewards. So we need to be patient. We need to keep on taking the inspired action. We need to commit to the path, like the Two of Wands, you know, using that Ace of Wands that we see in the Two of Wands to make the right decisions, to keep moving forward. And this is leading you to a much more emotionally fulfilling place in your life. And the harvest will be there, but it doesn't necessarily materialize overnight, guys, or in the space of 1 week. But we have to continuously take the steps, use that magician's wand to make magic happen. I love it, Aries. That feels very complete for me, so I'm going to leave it there. Please do keep in mind I'm reading for a collective, and it's not always your reading every week, so please don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. Leave me a comment. I try to read them all and respond to them all. I really enjoy that, and it helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies. I've got the June love readings up on my channel, so you may want to check those out and see what's in store for you. And I'll see you back here next week, same time, for another weekly reading.